Alright, welcome to a crash course in KO. That was a lot of alliteration. Today I'm going to be doing just a little crash course on KO. I'm just going to talk about the 4 abilities, and I'm going to mention like 1 or 2 things that can help you get better at this character, okay? Basically a thing for every single ability. So without further ado, let's get right into it. So, the Fragment, you know, it's powerful. It does a lot of damage, right? But I'll show you an easy way to avoid it, and also a thing that you should be aware of as KO players when you're using them. So, if I throw the Fragment right here, and I stand, you see this AoE here, right? All that AoE right there. That's how far the explosion reaches. But it actually doesn't affect you if there's something blocking the way. So basically the way it works is that frag thing sends out the explosion, and if you're in line of sight to the center of it, you take damage. So if I stand here, you see, I take no damage. But I take damage here, and I take no damage. You can use that to your advantage, right? It doesn't work like other mollies where it just... Well, it's technically not a molly. But it doesn't work like the mollies where it just covers the whole thing, and it doesn't, it's not dependent on line of sight and stuff like that. So that's a good thing to know. So if you do a lineup, like the one right here, you want to make sure that if there's a guy on the bomb, that you don't accidentally land it there, because you won't take damage, right? So that was the first ability. Now we're going to go to ability number 2, which is the flash drive, or just the flashbang. And the thing I can say is use it creatively, right? And think about when it's going to pop, and think about how much time the opponent has to react to each flash. So you wanna flash for your teammate, right? Like that. Pops around here. If you want to blind market, right? Because the market guy is going to be sitting here, maybe, with an AWP posted right here. Flash is going to land right there, blind him, right? He's going to barely any time to react. And it's going to pop here, so whoever peeks like this is not going to be blind from it, because it lands behind, right? So you got to be smart and also creative. And also, if you're playing solo, you want to try something cool, you can always do something like this, where you backhand throw it over yourself, like this, and kind of jiggle it. I didn't do it right there, but it's something along those lines. You can also just do like a simple, if you're behind a box, you can just do a simple, you just look up in the air. You literally don't have to do anything. You just look up in the air, bro. And if you notice, see, I don't get blind. I'm not blind. So I can just do that and then peek. Alright? Boom, peek. I'm not blind. So that was the flash. Now we get to the dagger. And the thing I'm going to say about the dagger is put it in spots where the enemies can't deal with it. At the same time where it also has the most area of effect, right? If I throw the knife right here, sure, it's going to take a lot. It's going to, it's going to suppress a lot. But they can see it and they can break it. So what you can do instead is you can even put it up here, actually. Right there, like that. Or you can just throw it into the wall like that. They won't be able to destroy it, and it covers the entirety, like, of right side A main near the orb as well. That's pretty important, right? Pretty important that you get good, like, you make good use of the ability, right? And it's the same thing for the ultimate, right? And also how you use it in conjunction with the ultimate, because the ultimate already suppresses enemies. The only reason why you would use the dagger in conjunction with the ultimate would be to find out if someone's redding in a corner, right? If you pop the ult and you throw it over here, you want to find out, is there a guy redding there? And it might, it still goes behind here, right? So still, the person might be here, but, I don't know. All I have to say about the blade is just use it a little bit, use it cleverly. That's basically the message for every single ability here. Use it in spots where the enemies can't deal with it that well. And now we come to the ultimate. And there is a very, very important thing about the ultimate that everyone needs to understand when you use it. When you pop that ultimate, the enemies will know exactly where you are. Okay? That means if you pop the ultimate, you better start fucking running to the site. Or you can use it to fake, right? You can use it to your advantage. You can also use it to your advantage on the enemy team. You might not be able to use your abilities, but you'll get information, right? But one of the ways that I use KO sometimes is that I go on the opposite side. I call my team, hey, I'm gonna lurk here, maybe flash out mid or something like that. All right, just give him a mid flash. That's nice. And then I'm gonna pop the ult, and then I'm gonna chuck like a flash or something, run in and clear everything. All right, just clear everything, and maybe I'll die around here, and I'll be able to get in. I'll be able to give info to my team, and I might force a rotation because, you know, I'm popping my ult. They would probably assume that, hey, I'm popping KO's ult that suppresses people, that disables their abilities. They're gonna assume that, hey, they're gonna go B, right? Like we're disabling the Killjoy's turret, we're disabling Sage so she can't slow. We're disabling people, right? But in reality, we're faking. And what you can also do even cooler is that you can use your knife in conjunction and do like a lineup that lands on the other side. I don't have a lineup for that right now, but you could do that, right? You could use it in conjunction to kind of help your teammate while you're trying to sell the fake here. Use a bunch of utility, clear out corners, all that stuff. Be intimidating, right? Make it so that you force out a rotation. Now, I don't really have any more to say about KO today, but I will most likely be uploading some lineups for post-plant, some lineups for general site takes, some flashes, some Dagger lineups, and yeah, we'll see where it goes. I'll see everyone in the next video. Goodbye.